everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Hello there.
Oh, Lordy. How are you doing? How's everyone doing? There's our son back there. Copper is looking out the window. She's not even watching.
Well, everybody, hello. It's Thursday today. It's the day after Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Today's the 15th. That means we are already 51% through the month.
Did y'all have a nice Valentine's Day yesterday?
Y'all,
We didn't have a really good one because I was getting ready to cook my husband, my sweetie, some real nice homemade dinner.
Oh, really?
And it was going to be really good. But at that time, something happened to the stove. I started, but I didn't get to finish it.
it decided to conk out, and I think I know what the problem is. I got the part now.
Yeah.
I will go home and fix that when we get back from our errands, and then let her do a test run on it. Put a pot on it or turn the burner on.
Boil some water or something.
And make sure that it goes through a good duration. And I'm pretty sure it will. It's the little box. They get worn out and the current, and they can't handle the right current. And so as a safety feature, the breaker will shut off to let you know, hey, it's a faulty, something on your other end is not good. And
especially if you live in an area like us where we're getting brownouts and stuff all the time.
yeah,
You know.
the problem is a 220 outlet is not meant to be off on. You're not supposed to be turning the breakers off on them. When they're on, you leave them alone. But unfortunately, like Cheryl was saying, they have a habit of brownouts and blackouts a lot where we're at. And that surge weakens those gadgets. I mean, this thing is just literally a plastic box with some metal connectors in it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is.
That's what all of them are.
And they get worn out and they get burned up in there when that surge comes through.
Yeah.
Because when that surge first hits that box, it's a rush of electricity. It's not a stable supply of electricity. It's like a power blast. And sometimes it's more than what should be. And that's what can fry your appliances up. It's 50 amp. You may be getting 100 amps coming through there for about 2 seconds. So that's not good on your appliances, and certainly not good on the mechanisms that supply and equalize the power to your appliance.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, we're back on the road again. We hadn't been in the truck on the road in a little while, even though you may have seen some video recently that was taken a while back. But we hadn't even really been in the truck going anywhere.
I think this is
too much.
I think this is the first current episode of the year.
I think so.
This is actually in real time.
Yes, it is.
Because
we'll try to get it up pretty quick.
Now we have one more video still to put up. It's a shopping meal we did around Christmas time. We're gonna post it, so you'll see that. It may be already out by the time this one comes out. If not, it's gonna come right after this one, just to clear it up.
Yeah, we're gonna try to stay closer to the real time than we've been doing. That's not just on Chris, that's on me also. When I go out and video some stuff, I need to make sure we get it downloaded right then. So we can keep up and be more current. And maybe that would help us, because this year we really want to meet some goal that we have of reaching more, getting more subscribers, reaching more people, and just trying to do more content, because we're going to have a good year this year. We're not going to be like it seems like going on in the Hollywood world, airing all our dirty laundry and all our secrets and all the
Y'all don't want to see my dirty laundry. I don't want to see my dirty laundry.
All the people that abused us and treated us wrong. We're just going to try to have more content. Maybe with this little doggy here, Copper. I've been trying to teach Copper some little things. Maybe I'll show you what she's learning. And then we'll get more, maybe with Kia, while she's outside.
Listen,
and
y'all.
We'll have some changes, stuff coming up.
Listen, y'all. I was getting ready this morning to get up to go get my bath. And Cheryl and I were watching something on TV. And I'm not going to go all into what it was and what it exactly was about. But the content, what the young man was talking about, it really made me think about
Saw the big raccoon.
about a lot of different things in life, and it was kind of like a reality. So with that being said, I'm just letting y'all know. I'll put it in a short scenario for you. If you have lost your way with God, you need to reconnect with Him. Find your path back to the Lord, because a lot of us get caught up in stuff in the world and stuff that we got to do and stuff that we want to do or thinking about. But how many of us do take the time to thank God for these blessings that we get along the way, or just thanking that we're alive
and put God first?
Yeah,
put him last.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty of it myself. I'm not gonna lie, technically I feel like I have put God on the back burner of my stove. In my life, and that's not the place to put God.
No.
And He's been very patient with me.
No.
So I'm going to make a better conscious effort to put God in my life when I first wake up, which means do my prayers, thank Him, and put God. And the last thing I do is pray to Him and thank Him for my day before I close my eyes for the night. Because y'all, the young man gave me a wake up call.
What he said, eternity could just be a blink.
Yeah.
You may not have time for that. We're not going to get into a big sermon.
No, we're not.
Just saying you have to realize we're not here forever, and it can happen at any moment. You can be gone.
But when you die, it is forever.
Yes,
and that's where you need to be more concerned about.
Yes.
And that made me realize that I stress about money, but money problems are very temporary. Or I stress about health.
Yeah, they're putting some over there.
I already put a door in. I stress about my health, and I complain about how I hurt, but that too is temporary.
Yes.
And I know that if I keep my mind focused and think positive, I got some good stuff to look forward.
Yes.
So we're gonna leave it like that for that.
Yeah.
Just remember, y'all.
Yeah. Just take time to think. If you have a relationship with God, that's good. If you don't, if you think you need one, you should work on that. And that's the best thing.
And
it's
talk
not
to
just
somebody.
Religion, it's the relationship you have with Him.
And there's so many resources and people out there that can help you in your area that might be able to help you better understand where your life path should be.
Really.
So anyways, we're actually enjoying it. For February, it is 70 degrees today. I'm loving it. I got the air conditioner on.
Really?
Which is something I haven't been able to do. And I'm not freezing, I'm not hot. Y'all.
It's just perfect weather.
And it's going to stay like this for us in our area. I'm not trying to rub it in and brag, but we're going to have some nice weather for the rest of February.
Yeah, it seems like.
Woo! It's almost feel like spring type.
Yeah.
So I'm going to enjoy it because if y'all don't know, Texas has two kinds of weather. You got a cool down period for a short time, and then it's hot for the rest.
Really?
And right now, we're in that little cool down section.
Really?
I'm going to enjoy it.
And then when it get hot again, we'll be saying, oh, I wish it was cool.
We do it every year. I'm guilty of it.
We do.
So, yeah. So, what have we been up to? Just, honestly, January was a long month.
It seemed like it was quick to me.
It seemed like it felt like we were never going to get out of it. It's like, oh my gosh, it's the same month we said Happy New Year. When are we going to get rid of it? I'm ready to move forward.
And we've gotten rid of it. Now we're halfway through February. Over halfway through.
And y'all, I was just thinking here, I ain't gonna lie to you, I won on my scratch-off ticket last night. I bought me a scratch-off ticket and won $500.
Hey, yeah.
$500.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I went all out on it because I took a big gamble. This ticket was $100 ticket.
Something I would never do.
They were brand new and they looked so good, and I was watching other YouTube videos of people winning their tails off, so I wanted to try it. I said, well, it's gonna be a lesson hard to learn if I lose it. But I end up getting back 500. Just cashed it in, and now I already know where $80 of it's going. I'm looking at my tags.
Oh yeah.
I got to get tags, y'all. My truck is due in the end of February. So here in Texas, you got to get inspections, and I'm pretty sure y'all might have inspections where you at, or some equivalent to that. And then you got to go get your tags. That's the way it works here. But and you can't drive if you don't have them. So I definitely know.
But if you do, you might get. Oh, look at that car!
Somebody had an accident.
Somebody had an accident.
Yep.
Oh,
They come around that curve again.
There they go, starting these have these
Go to the back. Go to the back. Go to the back. Go to the back.
Get back, Copper. They was having a lot of them at one time.
That nice place over there. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, they just fixed that.
Looks new.
Yeah, they just did that.
So, anyways, there was somebody they come around this curve by this bridge, y'all. We seen some of them happen.
Yeah, but usually on the left side.
Yeah.
They were tearing up.
I think they come around at a 90, 100, and they lose control.
Yeah.
And when they realize that it has such a big curve coming through there,
yeah,
they've already bit it by then.
Yeah, really.
And just hope everybody's all right back there.
Yeah.
But
looked like it happened a while ago.
Yeah. So we been getting stuff accomplished. Trying to get Ty ready for college, because he missed out on it because of his housing.
Just by his housing. You have to get your housing in quick.
And we're getting ready to start housing all over again, because they've already said housing opens up on the 27th of February.
Yes.
And he's going to be one of the first ones to secure it. And it's starting over against the worm. So once he gets his deposit paid again, we sign the paperwork, he'll be locked in for that. He should have no issues being there for fall season, because everything else has been transferred over, and I'm getting the email saying, you've been approved, there's no holds. Approved, no holds.
All he has to do is do his schedule again.
And they were even nice enough not to charge me another enrollment fee.
Oh, that's good.
So they just moved everything over.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing we have to do is the housing again, and then we have to select his classes,
And if you have any young people going to college this year, the FAFSA program they were trying to revamp it, make it easier, and it's going to be a little later than it should be.
Yeah, they loosened.
Hopefully we'll get everything on time.
They loosened the rules a little bit so the universities can move forward with it, because that wasn't their fault that they dropped the ball.
No.
So he should be good as long as his mother already got everything done. So tomorrow, me and him will take time to look at that.
Oh, I told you I got a little text on it. You can look at it.
Yeah, and we'll check on it. I'll check on it today, actually, because I can look on it on my phone once I get a code. I have to get him to give me the code. But I'll check on it today and see what I need to do. And then tomorrow, for sure, me and him will go through those emails, and whatever I need to start doing, I check it every week now or every day.
Yeah.
Then we'll move forward with it. And then starting Monday, me and him are going to start doing some more scholarships also to add to it.
Yeah.
We're going to try to be more productive, so when he goes in the fall season, he'll be more prepared.
And he can finish doing all those things that y'all started doing,
Oh, yeah.
On the front page.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Start doing those.
And then in the meantime, in between that, I'll have Ty help me. We're going to take advantage of some yard work. Maybe Mom will come out and film that.
Yeah, maybe so.
She can film it. Got some new gadgets that Cheryl had bought me, and we're going to try them out. Some saws and stuff. We're going to cut this old grapevine that's been hanging over our fence line from next door. We'll do that. Maybe she'll come out and film some of it. And we got some more videos coming out of the dogs. We're going to do some stuff with the dogs again. It's time to see what Key and Copper been up to. Copper's got to go get her shots. Maybe we can have that coming up. Yes, that's her favorite thing. Shot time, Copper. Don't you love it? No, I don't.
Copper don't talk like that, I told you. She's a female. She said, no, I don't.
So anyways, listen guys, we're going to stop it for right now. We're going to go get us a bite to eat. It's kind of a late lunch, but we're going to eat dinner a little later anyways, because I got to get back and work on the stove and stuff. So we kind of got a little schedule going here. But we'll come in and after lunch and talk with you just a few more minutes more, and then we'll have you on your way. But look for the new content coming out, y'all. We got so much content coming out. Cheryl's going with her sisters next week for a little trip.
Yeah, we're going for a little day trip.
So she'll probably record that.
Yeah.
And
That should
then,
be fun.
yep, and then she'll probably get her nails done on her toes sooner or later for this upcoming
I
month.
did my fingernails the other day. Just, did something.
Girl, you know they want to see them
short
toes.
now.
They want them toes. We got a lot of toe lovers out there. I understand it. I love her toes too. I ain't gonna lie. She got some pretty little toes.
She loves her toes too.
Her little toes, y'all, they're so cute. They remind me like little tiny milk duds and stuff. But they're just so delicious. And
Okay.
I'm just
Don't
saying,
go overboard.
I'm just saying they're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're just so perfect. Anyways,
To him. That's to him. That's his opinion.
Hey man.
And of course
Husbands-
he's gonna be saying that that's my husband.
It's the truth though. You know she is my wife. She's beautiful, y'all, and I love her. She got to have a lot of patience to be with an ugly ass man like me. Look at me with my old gappy tooth. Howdy there. Anyways.
What was that? What was that little green guy? He was so sweet on the inside.
You're not talking about Mr. Yuck, are you?
No, the ogre. He was an ogre.
Oh, Shrek.
Shrek. He's just a regular little Shrek.
I never did like Shrek, but okay.
And I like Shrek.
All right, we're gonna Shrek out of here for right now,
I like Shrek.
and we'll see you for a few more minutes on our way back in.
Okay.
Take care. We'll be right back.
We'll be back. We're back. We've done all our little running around that we had to do. As you can see, we had our lunch. I don't have my lipstick anymore. But I'm
not
just coming
saying-
online to finish up our video.
I'm not saying too much right now.
He's not saying too much.
No,
We'd have been through too much.
we've had a lot of inconveniences,
Really.
but that's the way it is today, these days.
And we did go through to get us something for the dinner, and then the lady was giving us the wrong dinner,
Yeah.
giving us the wrong order, and she had already taken my card, and I think she must have charged that dinner on mine. Then she took my card back to correct it, and I don't know. I got to check that to make sure. And if she did do that, I'm disputing that.
It's a little suspicious,
Really.
about the way, because we tried to call and handle it,
it.
and now it looks like appears to me that they locked it up. They can't tell her that
Yeah,
because she could be the perp,
yeah,
the perpetrator.
yeah.
So they were very limited about giving information because they don't know if she really is the person or if she stole this card. And it's her. So out of security reasons, she'll have to log into her account. That's what they keep telling her. When she logs in, they'll know it's her. Then she can call and say, hey, I logged in from my IPS address at home. They know.
Yes.
So I think the lady at KFC locked it up and red flagged it for security reasons, which probably means that she wouldn't be able to use the card anymore until she calls or logs in and gets it straight. Once she logs in, it may have a thing where it says security flag removed. You can hit yes, I clarified it's me. I've had that happen on mine. But yeah, and sometimes you don't even know it's on there until you log in and you realize, wow, I didn't know when I used to do McDonald's they did this. They ain't gonna tell you. Them cashiers, they be doing this and keep the oop and they run it.
Really?
And sometimes it comes up on their system too. Call customer service and they'll say, this is wrong with this car. They ain't even gonna tell you after they locked it up.
And
You
then
just
have
find
to
out.
another card for them to mess up.
Here you are at the gas station trying to get gas and wonder why your card ain't working.
Really?
Because the last time you used it, they locked it up and didn't tell you. Because there's so much fraud going on in the credit card business.
It really is.
And these credit card companies are losing millions, if not billions of dollars a year. And that's true. But so they trying to safeguard everything. So it don't take much to lock your card up anymore. You keep scanning it and it ain't reading right, they think someone's stealing it.
As Chris said, he's not saying much, but he said much. But anyhow, he can't talk short. He's explaining everything. Is Ty asleep?
Yes, and the Ty's going to sleep back there. Everybody say to me, wake up, Ty!
That sleep ain't sleeping. That sleep is sleeping. But hopefully...
Like they say, that math ain't mathing, that sleep ain't sleeping.
And that math, when she was giving one math.
It sure wasn't.
But anyhow, hopefully it won't be messed up when I get home. And that's why I need to make sure I put on my phone the card that I use when I go to these places, because I just start using maybe 2 cards to go if you go out to eat or something like that.
It's
I
best
need
to keep one
sure
card to use at restaurants.
Yes.
And that's what I think. Once I get my finances better under control, I'm going to stick to one card.
Yes.
And that card is only going to be for restaurants or pickup, takeout, because then it's easier to keep up when something go wrong. You know where to go back to. You know right who did it, because you ain't used it nowhere else.
Really?
It ain't like you used it at Walmart. If you use it at multiple retailers, it's gonna be hard to figure it out.
Then, and if you have that card and you use it on your mobile, you won't have a lot of different mobile apps on there. Also, you know, it's just that card. When you need to go and look on there, you can and clear up whatever you need to clear up.
It's just like I've learned not to use any credit card at a gas station unless it's a branded gas station card. Like a Valero card, we use that Valero. If I gotta go to Exxon, I could use our Exxon card. If I go to Shell, I use our Shell card. But I will not use a MasterCard, a Visa, a Discover, or an American Express at any gas station anymore. Unless I was traveling and I was in a bind and I needed gas, I would use it. Because what they don't tell you is up to $200 could be on hold for 7 to 14 days. I ain't got time for that.
Really?
So you got to know what's going on in the credit world, y'all.
Really?
Because it'll burn you.
Are they still up here at this accident site?
Yeah.
Or is that over there?
No, I don't know. That look like. Are they still towing that thing out there?
No, I think it was down in that little part where you come up there.
They're doing some kind of work
over there.
Yeah, they doing some kind of work.
It was down in here somewhere.
Oh yeah, they got it out there.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
we finally did get
What? Oh, we finally got the part for our stove that we need. We think.
Yeah, I started to get an extra part I didn't need. I needed the head, and Ty brought me the tail.
Courtesy of Ty.
Yeah.
But I think we got the right one now.
Yeah, it's the right one. It's even the same brand.
Yeah.
So I think that's what we got the last time.
Yeah, we did.
We obviously did. So I'm confident that that's what it is. I'm anxious to get home and get started on it. Hopefully I don't wind up like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. And when I go to touch it, because Cheryl sure will wonder what's going on.
I said, your hair is mighty curly.
She'd be back there on her computer looking at something and then, oh, the electric's out. What's happened? And then she'd come out and find me rolling around doing breakdancing in the hallway. She'll figure it out.
They blew out everything.
Oh, hopefully not.
I hope not.
Yeah, the only thing gonna blow out is my heart. Fry me from the internal inside.
We pray not that.
And if you don't know anything about 220, you cannot make a mistake messing with these 220s. And I do not like doing this because I literally have to get in there and touch all that. So if that electricity is still on, and I touch it, there's no way out of that, because people die, believe it or not, a lot, even certified electricians die every year jacking with the 220 plugs. This is your stove, your dryers, high heat appliances.
Yes.
So you got to always make sure that the breaker's off. And here's another thing. Here's the kicker.
What that man named Davy Duke. Davy Duke. Like David Duke, the Klansman. It's like Davy Duke.
Oh, Lord have
mercy. And he's running for something, some office.
Here's the kicker, though. I guess it'd be 1 in a million chances. But what if somebody came outside and flicked our breaker on while I was working on that? Because they tell you you're supposed to tape it down and everything. Because what if somebody came outside, a neighbor or some kids just came over and just happened to come by and flick that up while I'm working on it on the inside? That would be the end of me as well.
They don't have any business messing with.
I'm just saying, it'd be 1 in a million chance that somebody would come by and do that. Yeah. But you know, I'll never know. So
that won't happen. Our neighbor usually don't come up over in our yard and mess with anything.
Needless to say,
Not even picked up a cone.
needless to say, this is an easy job that I got to do, but it's a kind of nerve-wracking because, like I said, I know the consequences if something go wrong. Yeah, and there's not much I can do about it.
That's why I told him maybe he should go out there and check it out first.
Well, I'm gonna leave the power on and have him shut the breaker off. And once the stove goes out, the light, and it goes dark, I know there's no power going to it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way I know. And then as long as he doesn't touch it anymore, and it's in that position, then once I unplug it, I should be able to touch it.
Once he turns it off, he's coming in the house. So
Yeah. He coming back inside.
Okay.
But I just there's just no room for error. There's no room for error on this.
Mm-hmm.
And I did last time when it needed to be done, and it was nerve-wracking because I kept thinking, God, I hope nobody tries to flick that breaker. Because I'm the one that's touching it, y'all. So just saying.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a 120 outlet like standard one we got at the house, it would hurt. And I got that before, and it threw me about 2 feet. Can you imagine what a 240 would do?
Maybe flip you up to the ceiling and back in the attic.
I've heard it can launch a full-grown human 10 feet. It will throw you.
Oh, really?
And another thing about this kind of outlets is this kind of amperage, if it was to shot me, you wouldn't be able to pull me off of it because I couldn't let loose. They would have to literally shut the breaker off in order for it to stop. It don't let you loose. Like one time you can kind of pull off.
Don't talk about all the bad stuff in it. We don't want to know all about that. We gonna say a prayer that you don't get shocked and put to death.
No.
Stuff like that.
It's equivalent to being struck by lightning, basically.
Well, you don't want that.
I don't want to be like the last mouse guy.
No. We don't want that.
Anyways, think positive.
Yeah, think positive.
But the things you do for that good home cooked meal that you're missing already.
Really.
So hopefully this will last for another couple years. This last one lasts about, I think since we've been there. I think we placed it when we first got there.
5, 6 years.
Yeah, it's been a few years, so that's about right.
Yeah.
For a plastic box that costs $10. Hey, I'm surprised it's still about the same price.
Really?
I think last time it was about, I was thought it by now it'd be about $20 for it.
I think you said it was gonna be about $12.
So it was pretty good for $9.99. Really, I should have bought 2 of them and just kept one in the drawer. Because I'm serious, man, these things go out. They go out every couple years, and then it's good to have one on hand. It really is.
That's like everything. Nothing lasts forever.
No.
Especially not that type of stuff.
But hopefully this is it, and if it's not, then it's definitely in the stove. That's causing maybe a relay in there, and then I'll have to tear that open and
we're not going to talk about all that. It's going to be an easy job. He's not going to get shocked.
But I got another plan B. If this don't work, I just go over to Cons and get me another one and
get him another free one.
and never mind.
Never mind.
Let me be nice.
Really?
This time I'll have to find a new victim. They won't do it for me. Yes. I love the wife can give it one. Ty don't work great. Ty don't work great. Ty needs a new stove. Just deliver on over to my house. Thank you. Anyways, so that's what we're going to do this evening. I don't know what movie we're going to watch tonight.
I don't know. We have some in there to watch. We always have movies to watch. Sometimes we don't get to them till later. My son asked me about a movie he told me about, and it might be a while before we get to watch it.
Yeah.
But we might watch it.
Have y'all been watching The Floor?
The Floor is a game show.
Yeah.
It comes on, it wasn't it CBS?
I think it was on Fox.
Was it Fox? Maybe
Yeah.
Fox. Okay. We looked at on
Not the Fox News channel. We don't watch that. Just regular Fox
No,
Network.
just Fox Network.
Which they are the same people, though, ain't they?
Really? They on Fox, yeah.
Yeah.
We looked at it on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really I think I already know who's going to win this game, but I've got it narrowed down to 2 people because I just have a feeling.
He still got several people to go.
Yeah, but they're really narrowing them down now. But there's some of them that have yet to be called out, and I don't know how that works.
But you know, some of them people, they can get them really easy. They may know some of everything, but it's sad that some people that's on there, they don't know any diversity people.
Yeah,
that's like last night.
That's hilarious.
We looked at comedians, and this lady was up there. I'm not trying to talk about her or say nothing negative. It was a white lady, and then it was another, it was a black guy that was against her. And so my son had said, oh man, it's going to be a lot of black people because it's a lot of black comedians, you know.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, but it's a lot of white comedians too. But don't you know, they put these people up here, and these people did not know comedians that you would think they would know. And what this one was about, they just showed their whole picture. They didn't even know who these comedians were.
No.
Now they know David Chappelle, they knew Eddie Murphy, and they knew somebody else. I can't remember. But some of them that you would think they would know, they didn't know. You know, and we've noticed from looking at this show,
This applies to just about every subject matter.
To almost everything. Even people that, just like the other day, they had actresses and people, they were just showing actresses, celebrities, and they put Tracy Ellis Ross up there, and these people didn't know her. I said, how they don't know her? And the other person, took them a while to even say Diana Ross.
True to that.
You know, but you're thinking, you know, all these people they're putting up there, if they're big like these people are, I know who they are.
I wish they would have a subject matter. I would love to see how that goes down. Motown hits.
And there's certain people that said that's their specialty of knowing these things. And this black guy, his was comedian, and he won on it.
Yeah.
Because he knew the white comedians just like the black comedians. And I'm telling you, some of these people didn't know. Then they had one section on there, they had people's hairstyles.
Yeah.
And you had to guess who that person was. They kind of blurred out their face where you couldn't see the face.
But the point of the matter, it comes down to this. If you want to win at any game show you want to be contestant on, you better know, you better be fully integrated.
Yeah.
You better know what everybody's profession is. You can't just be, and I'm not saying this, like I said, not being funny, but I'm saying you got, if you're a white person, you got to be well-rounded. You should know about other cultures, other nationalities, what they do for a living, what background they come from. Because if you're gonna be on a game show, they're gonna come up as just as much as any other person would.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it's a show. It's a game that we play sometime about you lose your black card and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and we tease people sometimes. We
Yeah.
say you done lost your black card. You didn't know that. My cousin and his wife, I think they have that game. And sometimes when we all get together, we play it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And me and Chris have won several times on there. You know, because you know he knows all that stuff. I know when I first met him, I was talking to him. I said, how do you know all this stuff? He said, oh, I like this movie, that movie. I said, he looks at a lot of movies I see.
You have to be well-rounded in this world.
Got to be.
And I'm not saying this is the case for everyone. So I'm gonna make that disclosure right now. But if you truly cared, or how can I put this? I'm just gonna say some people that don't want to fiddle with black folks because maybe they're racist or they just don't care. Those are gonna be the ones that don't know anything about it because they stay clear away from that, and that's not right.
And then people that say, I have a black friend. They might have a black friend. They know them when they see them, but I bet they don't know a lot of other.
But that's code.
People.
That's code for don't get on my time because whatever.
I have a black friend. You know.
Well, good for you.
Something else.
That's about as good as saying my grass is green.
But it's just funny watching these shows, and I'm talking about every subject. If it came up, and it's one man, he's got an expertise in hip hop, and he's been there forever. Nobody has picked him yet.
Yeah.
Nobody has picked him yet.
But a lot of, like I said, of this game in particular, like Cheryl said, when it doesn't matter what the topic is, when it has a person of color, Hispanic even, or black or African American,
some Asians.
They seem to miss a lot of those.
Yeah.
A lot of those questions or characters or whatever it consists of, if it has something to do with a person of color, and we're noticing a lot of white folks are missing those. I don't know, pass. I don't know, pass. It doesn't matter what it's about. Food, fruits, inventions.
Simple people, just like the other day. They were showing the people's hairstyles, and this person, they showed a bald head man with a big thick mustache. You could tell that it was a black man, but you couldn't see his face. And the woman, she didn't know.
How can you not know Steve Harvey?
How can you not know Steve Harvey?
Huh? What? He's on everything.
If you have been to any of his shows, you have never looked at Family Feud. I'm talking about he's on almost everything you look.
He's national radio.
Really?
Does several game shows. He's in everything, really. He's done commercials. How do you not know him? He's so iconic for his bald head.
Really?
And his mustache, that's been symbolic for a long time. And if you don't know about that, know about his shoes and his suits.
Really?
I mean, these are basic information that people should know.
And
you would think.
One woman, and this woman was not that young. She was 53 years old, and they just put Farrah Fawcett hair. You know how Farrah Fawcett.
Somebody crashed into our welcome to Marlin sign.
Oh, did they?
They ran into it. The whole thing obliterated.
They had Farrah Fawcett's hair when she did that poster where she had that little orange swimsuit and you know, and kids used to hang it up in the room, and that woman couldn't tell who Farrah Fawcett's hair was.
Even the game show host was like, his mouth was just dropping.
Yes, I even knew that because I had that Farrah Fawcett hair too. Everybody had that back then. But it's just amazing. That just lets you see how even though America is so diverse, a lot of
seems like it's more divided.
This game show, these white people, they don't know that much about black culture and black people at all. And it's all over the world.
It's sad. If you think about it, it's kind of sad. So, check out The Floor. I'm not a spokesperson. I'm not promoting them. It's just a fun game show.
Yeah.
And you can test your knowledge and see where you test.
On Hulu. If you have Hulu, you can watch the first to the end.
Check all that out. But listen, guys, we're getting ready to get out of here. They sure doing a lot of work. And
Cowboys just.
We got new videos coming out, fresh content. Next week, Cheryl will be out with the cousin and sister. They'll be doing something, and we'll have some new content coming out the following week, coming soon. And everybody say hi, Kia over there.
Oh, Kia.
She out there somewhere.
Looking at the back of her house, they have moved.
Oh yeah, she's still in the same spot.
She's still standing in that same spot.
I guess she was standing the whole time.
I don't guess she's frozen like that. It's not cold enough to freeze.
No. All right, so Ty's gonna tell you what y'all need to do because it's been so super quiet.
Oh, I've just been over here.
Sleeping.
I've been awake the whole time.
Oh,
that's because I mid-blink.
Talk to the cameras. What do they need to do, Ty?
Oh, we're falling.
Hey, you gotta like. Let me restart.
Let me restart.
You gotta like, comment, and subscribe to the Life of Cheryl and Chris.
You won't have to restart. Use your real voice.
That is my real voice.
Oh, what's that?
That broken window.
I gotta make sure they hear me. You know,
got to like.
He's gonna play the music and editing. They're not gonna be able to hear me over it.
They gonna hear you.
They gonna hear you.
I gotta speak up.
Okay.
I gotta speak up for the camera.
Okay.
All right.
He said you gotta like, comment, and subscribe to the Life of Cheryl and Chris.
All right, guys, and as Cheryl always says,
remember, we are the cares, and caring is sharing, and we're sharing our lives with you. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye.